In my time of hiring and training agents, I've seen so many agents come in, do very well, and then disappear for whatever reason. When I see agents do this, I oftentimes lose sleep wondering why that may be. How can an agent come in and do very well, and then all of a sudden, they're out of the business? Welcome to the Final Expense Sales Academy, the hub for mastering the art of final expense life insurance sales. If you're looking to become a pro in the final expense industry, you're in the right place. My name is Kyle Williams, and I'm your host to go through the ins and outs of the final expense business, from tips to tricks to industry insights. We cover everything you need to close deals with confidence, provide true value to your clients, and become a better insurance agent. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get started on elevating your sales game one video at a time. Hey guys, in this episode, we are going to talk about how to achieve sustained excellence for a long period of time. In my time of hiring and training agents, I've seen so many agents come in, do very well, and then disappear for whatever reason. When I see agents do this, I oftentimes lose sleep wondering why that may be. How can an agent come in and do very well, and then all of a sudden, they're out of the business? It's a mystery to me. It's wild. If you have been in the insurance business for some time, I'm certain that you've seen things, seen the same thing, or maybe you were that agent. So, how is it that an agent can sustain excellence for a long period of time, but some agents cannot? In this episode, we're going to break down why sustained agents sustain their excellence for a long period of time. Agents usually fall into a couple different buckets as far as production goes. So then there's the agents that you have that are always at the top. Then you have your agents that are bouncing from the top to the bottom, looking like an EKG. Then you have your agents who are always in the lower half, in the middle of the road, middle of the pack. And then you also have your agents who are always at the bottom. Then there's that agent that is at the top half for some time and then falls off the face of the earth. So why is it that some agents can maintain being at the top but others cannot? Or even agents who are consistently in the middle of the road and lower half? I mean, well, why can't agents at least maintain their consistency? Sustained excellence is hard. It requires being great consistently for a long period of time. There are a lot of personal attributes that are required for this. It is also a product of the environment that you have created for agents who work with you. There are some things that I've learned. Is the work environment of the top producer and the top and the middle of the road producer and the lower half consistent producer different than the agent who is bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down, and the one who falls off the face of the earth completely? Some questions to ask yourself. Here is what makes an agent sustain excellence for a long period of time. They have consistent work ethic, a great environment to produce at a high level every week, a drive to meet a worthy goal, a competitive nature, and a good home life. So let's break these down. Consistent work ethic. If an agent doesn't show up to work consistently, there's no way for them to maintain excellence for a long period of time. It's just not possible. It requires a good work ethic. At the end of the day, if an agent does not work, they just don't make any sales. It's plain and simple. So you have to go work hard every day and every week. Same work ethic, same intensity. A great environment to produce at a high level every week. So the environment in which you set up your agents to work in is just as important as anything else. If an agent is in a toxic work environment, it will discourage them and they won't work as hard. Being in an environment that is uplifting and competitive, it will drive the agent to be better every day, and they look forward to going to work. So it keeps them happier and it keeps them working harder longer. So a great work environment will help produce a higher level every week. A drive to meet a worthy goal. So goals are great, But if they are not for a worthy goal that they wish to achieve, it's just really a wish on a piece of paper. The goal has to be something that they desire more than anything else that they want to achieve. It has to be something missionable, and at the end of the day, that they can see the light at the end of the tunnel that they feel like they can achieve. It has to be something worth pushing and pursuing every day for it to make it a worthy goal. The next is a competitive nature. This agent has to be competitive. They have to have a strong will and a desire to win. Someone who doesn't care will have a hard time succeeding and sustaining excellence for a long period of time. And the last thing is a good home life. If an agent has a dysfunctional home life or a spouse who's not supportive of their work, it becomes very difficult for them to succeed in selling insurance or being really successful at anything and whatever they try to do in life, because the home life plays a large factor in everybody's happiness. So there are some things that you can do to implement today or look for with agents to help make sure that they sustain excellence for a long period of time. At the end of the day, to sustain excellence for a long period of time, you simply just have to show up, and to use a football analogy, you have to chop wood every day. That is some things that you can do to implement today to sustain excellence for a long period of time selling final expense life insurance. If you have any questions, comment below, reach out to us. Be sure to subscribe so that way you catch all our latest content. If you receive something valuable here, share it with your friends, share it on social media, and we will see you in the next episode.